Hello again and welcome to the third video in our series. We are covering the 2023 Mondioring Grand Prix, and this is the level 1 entry for Italy. The dog's name is Replay the Game the Soldats de Krist, and the handler is Samuel Constantini. They're having technical issues with the microphone, but he says he's going to call the dog by whistle and he will be jumping the palisade. Replay the Game is a 2.5-year-old Dutch Shepherd, and they're about to get started. First exercise is the food refusal. The dog has to refuse a piece of meatball, and the handler walks away. The piece of food gets thrown and the dog ignores it. Then the judge blows the horn to signal the handler to come back pick up his dog. Full point exercise. 5 out of 5. Then we have the heeling exercise. The pattern is determined by the judge on the day of the trial, so there's no way of knowing what it's going to be. Heeling in Mondioring involves 2 corners, 1 about turn, and 2 stops. There's usually also distractions on the field. The handler is not allowed to make any commands after the heeling has started. Dog loses points if it goes wide or forges forward or lags behind. This, however, is a full point exercise, 6 out of 6. We now move on to the send away. The dog has to run in between the 2 markers. In this case, the 2 markers are the charging bulls. So unfortunately, the dog did not run straight and has gone very wide, and that would incur an 8-point penalty, 4 out of 12. The send away is one of the trickier exercises to get right, especially if you're in a different field. This is the retrieve exercise. The retrieve item is the yellow hook, which is actually a garden hose. Very nicely done. Full point exercise, 12 out of 12. Next exercise is the absence of handler. This exercise is worth 10 points. They used a bell ringing from behind the dog as their distraction. Then the handler has to wait for the full 1 minute before going back to pick up his dog. Full points, 10 out of 10. Then we have the change of position exercise. The exercise is worth a total of 10 points, 3 points per position change and 1 point for the recall. The pattern here is stand, sit, down. Once all the obedience exercises are done, we move on to the jumps. In level 1, you only need to do 1 jump at the minimum height. That looked like a picture-perfect jump from the video, but the judge actually gave a 1-point penalty because the handler did his preparation too far. Doesn't specifically say that in the rules, but judges do have the freedom to take GA points as they please. And this is the World Championships after all. We now move on to the suit work exercises. This is the flee with gunshots. Another perfect exercise from Replay the Game. This puts him in the running for first place. The second suitwork exercise is the defensive handler. This will test how well the handler has control over his dog. It is worth 30 points. Mondioring is all about fairness, so every dog will go through the same scenario in the defensive handler. The decoy will do the same gestures that they did in the two other dogs to ensure that the dogs are tested fairly. There's going to be a bit of distraction as the decoy puts the firewood down. Some dogs get confused by this and bites early, but this dog looks fine. Some dogs do get confused by the picture of their handler carrying something, but this dog seems to be used to it. This is a common picture in defensive handler scenarios, so it must be trained fairly often. The decoy is asking the handler to pick up a piece of firewood and put it on the fire. And as usual, there's a major distraction right before the hit. I think they're experiencing some technical issues here. That's the hit and the dog engaged. So a while ago, right before the other decoy ran away, smoke was supposed to come out of the campfire. Hopefully they have that fixed before the next dog. Anyway, this is a full point exercise, 30 out of 30. Finally, we go to the face with stick. Take note that the stick is only meant to impress and intimidate the dog. You will see that the decoy is not hitting the dog with the stick. And I believe we have another full point exercise, 50 out of 50.